Right then, film lovers, this is a look at my film photography equipment, including my camera, my lenses, and my flashes, what film I use, etc. Right then guys, this is a look at my film stuff. So this is the camera that I use. This is the Pentax Program A. Right now it has got the battery grip on, which is awesome, as I get to shoot from here instead of cocking it. I can just press this and it does it on its own. This is a great film camera. Pentax were probably one of the best at making film cameras, and this is one of the best I've ever used from Pentax. First of all, you've got the lens where it goes on. Down here is the little button to release the lens. You've got a self timer, never use it. Different modes, you've got auto, you've got lock, manual, and flash. I don't know what the B actually stands for. The little up and down dials here control the shutter speed when in manual. You've got the winder here, obviously use it to wind on your film. It's actually got some film in, so I'm not going to open the back because it will expose it. It's a great camera, so let's move on to some of the other equipment that I use. Next up we'll have a look at a lens. This is my zoom lens. This is actually a Centon 70 to 210. This is an f4 to f5.6. It's one of the zoom lenses where you don't actually turn it to zoom, you push, and I really like this motion. It feels more natural to me, I don't know why. You've got the aperture ring, obviously. It's usually on f4. You do have the metal base, which is great. I actually picked this up for £5 from an old film shop in Leeds, so they're really cheap and easy to pick up. Then I've got the Pentax. This is actually the Pentax 50mm f1.7. This is a beautiful prime lens, and the build quality is incredible. Obviously again you've got the metal base, metal mount. The aperture ring from f1.7 goes up to f22. The focus ring is so smooth, there's no clicks, no nothing. It's perfect for shooting video, and it's just an incredible lens. The last film lens that I use is actually on the camera, and this is a Hanimex HMC. This is a 28mm f2.8, so again you've got that really wide open lens, and it's more wide than a 50mm as well. Again, the focus ring is so smooth, no noise, no nothing. The aperture ring again is 2.8 to 22, and this is a beautiful lens. This is the one that I use mostly for my street photography. For video as well, on my Pentax K5II, which is what I'm recording on right now, this bad boy that right here. So let's move on to some of the other equipment. I do use this for some studio work. This is one of the flashes that I use. I have 3 of these. This is the newer TT560 Speedlight. So easy to use, so simple, and it actually works on the flash camera, which is perfect. I do use it off the flash camera using this Jessup's TTL off camera flash card. It just allows me to get different angles with the light. And then when I'm using my strobes, I actually use the newer RT16 strobe sync card, etc. You plug this into your strobe, put this up on your camera. Once you hit the shutter button, the strobes flash. And that's just some of the equipment that I use to get the lighting when I'm doing studio photography, etc. Now let's take a little look at the film I use. I actually use the Agfa Photo ISO 200 Vista Plus 24 photos, and this is actually just £1 a piece. How incredible is that? £1 for a roll of film. And the images you'd think weren't going to be that great, but they really are. They're absolutely beautiful. So this is the inside, this is what it looks like. This is the Vista Plus Agfa Photo ISO 200. Standard film design. Pull it out, wrap it on, and off you go. And like I said, the photos that come out of it are absolutely beautiful. I will add some on the end of this video. And that has been the majority of my film stuff. This is what I use on a sort of day-to-day basis whenever I just take it outside in the street, etc. This is what I take with me in my camera bag. The best part is all the lenses, the studio flash triggers, the flashes, all work on my Pentax K5II. which is my digital DSLR camera. As you can tell, I'm pretty much the Pentax kind of guy. I really like Pentax stuff. I think it's built well, and I think it works incredible. They're just built just so well. So thanks for watching, guys. What do you think about my film photography setup?